I thought air travel was stressful enough without people trying to start fights. But Karen had a talent for making every situation worse. My wife, Sarah, has a chronic illness that makes long flights difficult. Airlines are usually accommodating, reserving seats near the front or offering extra leg room. She had carefully booked a window seat, the one that worked best for her, weeks in advance. As we boarded, I noticed Karen hovering near the rows we were assigned. She had that smug look, the one that screams entitlement. Before I could even get Sarah settled, Karen loudly announced that the seat she had claimed was hers, citing some vague, frequent flyer, privilege, her voice carried, across the cabin, drawing the attention of nearby passengers. Sarah, exhausted from the day's travel and feeling the effects of her illness, tried to stay calm. I stood protectively beside her, explaining that this was her assigned seat and showing the boarding pass. Karen rolled her eyes, dismissing the proof, and began arguing with anyone who looked at her funny. That's when the flight attendant stepped in. I thought she might back down with them present, but Karen doubled down, claiming I was lying, that we had switched seats last minute. Her tone and theatrics only made the passengers more curious, and soon the aisle was buzzing with whispers. One of the attendants, clearly unimpressed with her antics, asked Karen to show her ticket. The look on Karen's face when it became obvious she was bluffing was priceless. Every attempt to justify her claim collapsed under the weight of evidence. The passengers, who had been quietly observing the scene, couldn't hide their amusement. Some even chuckled audibly as she fumbled for excuses. Eventually, the attendants politely but firmly escorted Karen off the plane before takeoff. She protested, of course, but her words fell on deaf ears. The cabin erupted in quiet applause for Sarah, who smiled weakly but gratefully. People returned to their seats, some offering encouraging nods and smiles, clearly impressed by how calmly Sarah had handled the ordeal. As the plane finally taxied, I held Sarah's hand. "Next time she won't even try," I whispered. The whole episode was a reminder. Some people try to bully or lie to get what they want, but truth and a little patience always shows up in the end. Karen learned that day that lying on a plane isn't just rude, it's humiliating when the whole cabin is watching.